This broadcast is sponsored by
BetterHelp. I've been in therapy since my 20s, and it's made a huge difference in my life. There were so many nights where I struggled mentally and emotionally, growing up being bullied, losing relationships. My life is still not perfect, but therapy has really helped me get to a better place. And that's why I believe everyone deserves access to it. We've all faced hardships. We've all had those days where it feels impossible to keep going. And that's where BetterHelp comes in. BetterHelp is the world's largest therapy service, making professional help accessible and convenient. All you have to do is fill out a questionnaire, and they'll match you with a licensed therapist who fits every one of your needs. From there, you can talk to them however you feel comfortable, through video call, through phone, or even chat.
BetterHelp accepts both HSA and FSA cards, making it even easier to prioritize your mental health. In 2024 alone, over 137,000 people used their HSA or FSA benefits for therapy through BetterHelp. So be sure to use yours before they expire.
So I encourage you all to take that first step by going to betterhelp.com/justalex. Take care of yourself mentally, and everything else will fall into place. So don't wait. Go to betterhelp.com/justalex and start your journey today.
It finally happened. Since the pandemic, we've all been wondering when Drew McIntyre was going to get another run with that WWE Championship. He finally got that run. Let's talk about it right here in Alyx's World. Hello all and welcome to Alyx's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I'm your host, Alyx, just Alyx, and this is your WWE Friday Night SmackDown live. Well, not necessarily live because it aired earlier on in the day because they are in Germany. Still, it was a live edition because I didn't see it until it happened, 7 p.m. Central. We have a new WWE champion. It's not Cody Rhodes. It happened. Drew McIntyre, after going through hell, literal hell, hell in the cell, and of course, 3 stages of hell. Well, not hell in the cell. It's a steel cage match, but it's hell regardless. He finally won the WWE Championship with an assist from Jacob Fatu. Yeah, I mean, Jacob Fatu is back, and lots of questions. First off, let's get this part out the way. Thank you. Thank you for pulling the trigger. I was very concerned that they weren't going to pull the trigger here. I've always known that Drew McIntyre was going to win this WWE Championship this year. It had to happen this year. They've been avoiding giving this guy the top title for a long-ass time. He has been one of the best wrestlers, not just best talent, but one of the best in-ring performers over the last 5 years or so. Across the board, microphone inside the ring, charisma, great behind scenes, excellent personality for marketing, for media. This man has been deserving of the top championship for a while. So I'm glad he got it. And he gets to have a run in front of an audience. No more, well, it was only a pipe dream because he only held the belt during the pandemic when no one was there. Not anymore. He now gets to have a legitimate run in front of a live audience with a storyline. Because you already know, whatever is involved with Jacob Fatu, whoever's involved, that he's going to be going for that WWE Championship. So I'm just happy Drew's the champ. Cody was not doing anything with that title. He just isn't that interesting of a world champion. He just isn't. This is not me hating on Cody. I'm not a Cody Rhodes hater. I think Cody's a great talent. But they just don't create interesting television with him when he's the champ. That's a fact. The intrigue with Cody comes with him being the chaser, unfortunately. When he's a babyface world champ, it's boring. I'm sorry, it's just not interesting. It's not an interesting storyline or a plot. It doesn't create interesting television for me. Now, Drew McIntyre, him being the villain that had to basically hijack the system, right? He had to bully his way into a 3 Stages of Hell match, force Nick Aldis's hand, and essentially steal the WWE Championship. Now we have an intriguing story, along with Jacob Fatu being thrown in the mix. Who attacked Jacob Fatu? Now, obviously, they're pointing to Drew McIntyre being the one who attacked him, but he also attacked Cody. That was interesting. So, if Drew was the one who attacked him, you would have thought he would have kept his sights locked on Drew McIntyre. He didn't. He didn't. So, we're going to see what happens. I have no idea how long this championship reign is going to go. I hope it goes for a while. Drew should hold that belt till WrestleMania. At least until WrestleMania. And he should drop the belt to Sami Zayn. And then Cody should win it back through Sami Zayn. Yeah, Cody's going to get the belt back. Cody should get the belt back as a heel. So if you watch my predictions for 2026, I predicted Drew McIntyre to win the championship. So mark that one off. Got that right. I also predicted that Cody Rhodes would win it back as a heel. Let's see if I got that one. I don't know if I'm going to get that one right. That one might not be... Well, I might get it partially right. He might do it as a babyface and not a heel. We'll see. We'll see how that one goes. But yeah, I think whatever they decide to do, expect to see Cody get that belt back. I would love for Drew to hold this belt all year because he deserves a reign with this thing. I don't see that happening. And that's okay. It doesn't need to happen. His storyline's complete. Now it's all about taking the villain down. He gets to have his chosen one reign. Since he's hijacked the system, Nick Aldis is going to do whatever he has to do to protect him. The guy that he tried to fire, his worst nightmare. I wouldn't say his American nightmare. Maybe his Scottish nightmare is now the champ. There's a story there. See, it's a lot more intriguing when someone like Drew McIntyre is the champ. Period. End of story. So I'm interested to see where all of this plays out. Definitely seeing how this plays into a match between Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre. Because we got to get that match eventually. It should be for the WWE Championship. I don't see that being for the WWE Championship, though. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about Jacob Fatu. Who attacked him, right? Because my prediction wasn't either Drew or Cody. My prediction was Randy Orton. And I still kind of am dead set on Randy Orton being the one who attacked him. They could turn around and just say it was Drew, which is way too obvious. I want there to be a twist. So the big twist clearly would be Randy Orton. And then we have Randy Orton as a heel take on Cody Rhodes. Or hear me out here. What if it's Cody? What if Cody attacked Jacob? Maybe that's why Jacob attacked him. They could do that. That would be the craziest twist, though, wouldn't it? And again, we're setting up Cody Rhodes as a heel, right? He's going to be a heel champion down the line. There's an opponent for Jacob. There's an opponent for Cody, excuse me. Yeah, there you go. Jacob and Cody has to happen for the championship. Absolutely. So, the storyline here, it can go multiple ways. There's multiple avenues we can take this in. It's all about what WWE wants to do. See? Isn't it more fun when it's someone that has a legit story to work with? When we have a champion with layers and it's not just a boring, bland baby face. I think Cody's an excellent talent. I just don't like how he's being booked. I wasn't a fan of his reign as champion. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with Drew McIntyre. And who ends up beating him for it. Congrats. It's about time. I'm glad he got the reign. And let's delve a little bit deeper into Cody, because when he lost the championship, you saw the camera zooming on his face like he's questioning what he did wrong. Because he did everything right? How could I let this man beat me? I think that's the start. What you just saw was the start of his downfall. His descent into madness. Where eventually he'll call The Rock. He'll ask The Rock for a favor. And then he'll sell his soul. He'll sell his soul to get a championship match. He will. It's going to happen. And I think it happens this year. But how we get there really depends on WWE. I thought tonight's episode of SmackDown especially was much better than Raw. Can we agree with it? 3 hours, by the way. Not a fan of 3 hours. But 2 weeks in a row, solid episodes. No, not even solid. Good episodes. 2 weeks in a row, good, strong episodes of SmackDown. Much better than Monday Night Raw. I don't know what the hell happened to Monday Night Raw. It fell off a cliff somehow. It used to be superior. For a solid year, it was superior to SmackDown. Tables have flipped. And I think I know why. So, reports have come out that there was a creative shakeup for SmackDown. Road Dogg was removed from the head creative writer. It is now, once again, Ryan Ward. Ryan Ward will be overseeing, well, not just SmackDown. He's overseeing both Raw and SmackDown. So, when the creative team makes pitches, they have a creative room, and they're making these pitches. Ryan Ward is the guy that takes it to Triple H. So he's overseeing the creative team, and then Ryan Ward takes it to Triple H, and then whatever they tell Ryan Ward, he siphons it, and then gives that to Triple H. Great. Ryan Ward was the head writer that led SmackDown during, remember when Shane McMahon and then Mick Foley and Stephanie ran Raw and SmackDown in like the mid-2010s? And then SmackDown was like the vastly superior show. Yeah. With AJ Styles as the WWE champion. That was Ryan Ward. And then Road Dogg took over and it went to shit. But that guy, Ryan Ward, is now in a lead position under Triple H. We're seeing the difference. It's night and day. Is SmackDown perfect? Absolutely not. There's still some issues. But 2 weeks in a row, SmackDown's good. Raw is not. What's going on there? So, other stuff that we'll get into. Trick Williams. Trick Williams is clearly being positioned as a future main event player. His promo work tonight was sketchy. Wasn't a fan of his promo work with Randy Orton. Could be nerves. He just got to the main roster. People are telling me that he was better, much better on NXT. I'm not going to lie. I've been here and there keeping my eye on Trick Williams. I haven't been a fan of his promo work. Now, to be fair, I don't watch him all the goddamn time. And maybe there is a side of me that feels like if I watched NXT more often, I would feel differently. I've seen him inside the ring, great inside the ring, vastly improved inside the ring. He used to really, really be bad. He's gotten much better. He has a great look to him. Crowd loves his entrance. So, to me, whatever happened tonight, if he can get over that and show me that, all right, that was just a one-off, he's not that great. He's actually great on the microphone. He just had a bad night. Okay, then you know what? I can let this go and then screw it. Push him. Give him the rocket ship. Make him a world champion. Why not? Why not? He has the look. He has the charisma. Again, if he shows me he can talk and he can talk, give him the world title. It's the same thing I've been saying about Brian Breaker and Javon Evans. Like, okay, they're young. And he's 26. Javon Evans is what? 21, 22? By he, I mean Brian Breaker. How old is Trick Williams? He must be young as well. Isn't he like 28, 27? Screw it. Why not make them world champs? Don't wait until they're 30. Fuck that. If they're the best talents you got, Give them the championships. I don't care if they are 21, 22. They could be 15 years old. Not likely, because I don't think they would hire someone that young who's still in high school. But I'm making a point here, right? If they're the best wrestler in the world, who gives a fuck about age? Whether they're 21 or 61. If they can still go, they're able to meet the standard, if not raise the bar, make them a world champ. So yeah, if Trick Williams can meet the standard or raise the bar, fuck it. Give him the world title. I don't care. I'm not picky. I just thought tonight his promo work against Randy Orton wasn't all that great. So we'll see what happens going forward. I'm sorry. I gotta say it. Please don't hate on me. Please don't give me a hard time. This MFT versus Wyatt 6 storyline, it's not good. It's not good. It's not. I'm sorry. I'm not feeling it. This feud is dry. It is boring the bricks off of me. I need this to end as soon as possible. I love what they're doing with the Wyatt 6. I love that it's paying homage to Bray Wyatt. I love Bray Wyatt. I respect what they're trying to do. This isn't working. I just don't give a fuck. The MFTs is a dead group. It's a dead stable. You're trying way too goddamn hard with Solo. Solo just isn't it. He's not that dude. They want Solo Sikoa to be seen as a main event player. He's just not that dude. I'm sorry. He doesn't have the charisma, the ability to make me give a fuck. He just doesn't have it. It's okay. Not everybody has it. Doesn't mean you can't use him somehow to elevate the group, maybe as a manager. I liked it when they used him as a manager and he showed personality. That was great. But him as like a main event player, a serious main event player, no. It's not working. If anything, Tama Tonga has a lot more potential. And I'm serious about that. See, when they did this Samoan group and they made Jacob the face, and then Solo was like the right-hand man, that was fine. That worked. When Solo was the muscle to Roman Reigns, that was fine. That worked. But the moment they try to make him like the main head or someone that should be a world champion, it falls off every single time. He's just not that dude. And honestly, this feud is making me not care about the Wyatt 6. And the Wyatt 6 has so much potential to be something much bigger than what it is. But the booking isn't helping them. Javon Evans is 21 years old. Okay, fine. I don't care. Give Javon Evans a championship. And when he reaches the level he needs to reach, give him the world championship. Don't hinder him because he's 21. That's stupid. If he's outperforming everybody on the roster, give him the world title. Period. Y'all know it's true, right? Anyways, I thought SmackDown was good. The women, I mean, what happened? Julia retained the championship against, who was that? Who did she fight? She fought Alexa Bliss, right? She had help from those other girls, Lash Legend and Nia Jax. All right. They're still not booking Julia right. They're trying to make her a dominant champ. Something's not clicking. I don't think Julia works as a heel. I think that's what it is. It took me a while to figure that out because I'm like, why was she so good on NXT but not working here? She was a babyface on NXT. No one wants to hate this woman. Why are we trying to make someone who's very likable a heel? Shawn Michaels figured it out. Shawn Michaels knew fans like this woman. Why would I want people to not like her? They give her to Triple H, the main roster, and they make her a heel. What? Now, Roxanne Perez, that makes sense. Roxanne's also a good babyface. She's a great heel, though. At least she can make it work. But Jordan Grace came up tonight. well, technically last week, but she's officially a part of the main roster tonight. Babyface. Ended up squashing Alba Fire. Got over. Because she's a natural babyface. And instantly, here comes Jade Cargill. Boom! We got a challenger. We have a challenger for Jade Cargill. Thank God. Thank heavens. Holy shit. That was one of my biggest issues with Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton last year held that belt forever. The only noteworthy challenger was Charlotte Flair, and that feud sucked. And now Jade Cargill, for a short period of time, was going through that same issue, the same problem. Not a challenger, not a single challenger, the challenger. And now here comes Jordynne Grace, and instantly I go, yeah, there you go. Instant women's world champ right there. So there's a feud. Jordynne Grace is not going to beat Jade Cargill. She doesn't need to beat Jade Cargill. She just needs to look good in defeat. And that helps Jade Cargill get over, right? We know we're setting up Bianca Belair to make her return to fight Jade Cargill. I still believe Bianca is going to win the Women's Rumble. And then we'll do Jay and Bianca for WrestleMania. We'll see if that actually becomes true. But it's still a work in progress, the women's division. They're still going to have to call up some other women. Sol Ruka, of course, Miss Parker. Hi, Miss Parker, Jada Parker. And then I saw Lola Vice. Great. If you can add maybe 2 more, I'll take Tatum Paxley and, who else can I have? Kalani Jordan? No, they're going to keep Kalani Jordan on the main. Nah, they're going to keep her on NXT. Maybe she's going to have a run with the NXT Championship for a little bit and then move her up. Although I would love Kalani Jordan. Please. Would love her on SmackDown. I think she would be great. That woman would do so well on SmackDown. Okay, so Tatum Paxley, and there's so many women. Thea Hell? No, Blake Monroe. Duh. Mariah May. Blake Monroe. There you go. Perfect. Matter of fact, there you go. Never mind. You that's all we need right there. Blake Monroe. And then I said Lola Vice, Jada Parker. Who was the 4th one? Tatum Paxley. Boom. That's it. That's all we need. We got people for the mid-card championship and then the main championship. Jada Parker and Jade Cargill. Let's get it. Come on now. Bianca Belair and Jada Parker. I'm there. Come on now. Now we're getting somewhere. Someone said JC Jane. Sure. Her and Toxic Attraction, come on up. Come on up. I'm cool with that. But yeah, Blake Monroe for sure. Blake Monroe. Let's do that. Let's do that. So, still a work in progress. Someone just told me Trick Williams is 31 years old. Is he 31 or 33? I'm seeing different numbers. Are y'all going to make me look it up? Y'all going to make me look this up. Hold on for a minute. Trick Williams, wrestler, age. He is 31. He is 31. Okay. Yeah, I mean, once he gets comfortable on the microphone, at least when it comes to the main roster, give him the championship. I'm not picky. Like, if you're good, you should be world champion. I'm not going to be that dude that... And I never was that dude, right? I never was that dude that was like, you have to have certain accolades behind you. You have to go through a certain process or, get your straps, pay your dues or some shit like that. If you're good and the fans like you and you are going to make people pay good money to come see you, give them the strap. Let's not waste any time with this. For real. You know who should really be champion? I don't care if y'all like it, if you don't like it. But he is quickly becoming one of my favorites, and I'm not joking you. Kit Wilson. Yeah, I said it. Kit Wilson. Hey, I can't be the only one that when he shows up on my television, I say it along with him. You are toxic. I don't know what happened, but it's like a light bulb went off and he became one of my favorites all of a sudden. It's like, do I like this? Am I a fan of this? I am. Kit Wilson is great. If I had it my way, I would give him the championship. Because you are toxic. Yeah, you heard me. He's great. Yes, he would be a Joe champion. He's one of those talents that's just there for enhancement and to make the other talent look good, but he's perfect at it. I like him. I got someone in the live chat. Are you smoking weed? Nope. Completely sober. I like him. Y'all don't have to like it. I think he's great. So, SmackDown was fun. 3 hours so far is working. Don't get your hopes up. I don't expect it to last very long. Okay? 3 hours is still a very long, how do I put this? It's still a very long show to maintain for a very long time. You're going to have some dips. I'm expecting it. But so far, so good. Let's see what happens. Thank you all so much for making me a part of your day. We are here to talk about Friday Night SmackDown. I'm going to break down the segments. I'm going to give you my thoughts. And then I'm going to go to the live chat. Give me your scores. Give me your grades. How do you rate SmackDown tonight? And also, yes, the International Superchat Championship is indeed on the line. Who will walk out the champ? We'll talk about that in a second. But if this is the first time you're watching me, do me a solid favor. Like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. Wow, your edit help expand the brand by doing the following things. Join the membership, click that join button, and get the opportunity to request a video of your choosing. Whether it's a live reaction, a hot topic, or a review, past, present, or future. Also, don't forget to give thanks. Hit that super thanks if you would like to donate after the fact. You can also let me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, just Alyx Central. Give me a follow on Instagram, give me a follow on Spotify, give me a follow on Cameo, give me a follow on Threads, follow us on Discord, follow me on Blue Sky, where the skies are clearer, and give me a follow on TikTok, because I am the tickest of the talkest. Donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, Venmo, and yes, Super Chats are officially on you. You can donate at any point in time during the broadcast. To get your thoughts played live on the air, email me at justalexsworld@gmail.com for business inquiries, just to say hi, and get yourself a t-shirt today at Pro Wrestling Tees and Teespring. Are you a Just Alex guy? Then join the club. Get you an I'm a Just Alex guy t-shirt. High out the press. Also get you an old school Deluxe Man t-shirt. Get you a new school Alex's World t-shirt, and many, many more t-shirt designs coming your way. So stay tuned, join the cause, expand the brand today right here in Alex's World. Ladies and gentlemen, a new year, a new me. We're going to do things the right way. Thank you all so much for joining me. Please show your love to the Mod Squad. Ultra! Shout out to 5-star heart. Elias, a DB. New Japan Pro Wrestling Girl. Khalil does everything. Everything. Highway Dylan, Danger, Teflon Don, the Mud Father, Zeno, Enigma, Big MGM, and of course, Mrs. Firestar Heart, Angel Holland back. They help keep this a safe space for wrestling fans like you and like us. Please be sure you like the video. The more you like the video, the more opportunities I will be given to be recommended here on YouTube. So help boost that algorithm by hitting that like button. Yes, the International Super Chat title is on the line. Here's how you win. Be the one to donate the most money by the end of the stream. So 3 Kings, bow down to the king. 3 Kings is the current reigning champ. I have not seen him tonight so far. So if he does not end up showing up and we get a new champ, he'll have to win another time. But currently, it's looking like 98% of the time is in the lead. So we're going to go ahead and play these super chats, and then we'll get to the shout outs.
Happy for Drew to get the title even if it's a short reign. Think he might lose it in the Chamber or in Mania.
Mania is where I think he'll lose it. That's why I'm expecting him to not be champ. Or at least drop the belt. But we'll see. We'll definitely end up seeing how long he holds it. He might hold it past Mania. If he does a really, really good job as champ, shoot. I say keep the belt on him. I'm not picky about a reign. You know what I mean?
Kit, Will, Sun, man dancing medium dark skin tone. Thank you for your time, Grin.
Thank you for your time, Grin. Yep. You are toxic. I love it. You might not like him now. Oh, but you'll end up liking him. You'll end up liking him. Trust me. You keep watching me, you're going to be a fan of him very, very soon. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Kit Wilson's theme is easily top 5 in wrestling right now. Haters gonna hate.
Oh, Lord. So 98% of the time takes the lead with $7. Again, whoever donates the most money will walk out the champ. I'm not going to discriminate. There is no limit to how much you must donate. It's just simply, hey, donate the most money the night that the championship is on the line. Now, 3 Kings can show up at any time and drop 100 or drop 50 and keep the belt. But we'll have to see what happens. We got plenty of time. The night is young. We just got here. Let's see what happens by the end of the night. All right, shout outs. Who's here? Who we got here? I see Joseph Winters. I see Trent the Savage, 96. That's a new one. We got new names in here. What's up, Trent the Savage? I see Young Money, Trey Lucado. I also see JJ, who let the dogs out? Ooh. JJ Bulldog. We got Alfredo Leva. Good to have you here, sir. Alex, Drew might not have a long reign, though. Hey, at least he won it. He might not have a long reign. You're probably right about that. Someone said 14 days max. Oh, he's going to have it longer than 14 days. When is the Rumble? Isn't that in 21 days? He might lose it there, but he's going to hold that belt for a while. We got Sean Swaby. Baby! Sean Swaby says, I have to 100% agree with you. He's boring as a champion. He's better at chasing. That's what makes him interesting. Cody Rhodes, we here. We here, sir. Good to know. Let's see here. David Durham. Durham or Durham? David Durham, 5831. They protected Cody, of course. Oh, yeah. He's not going to lose clean. You out of your mind? Hell no. He's going to have help from Jacob Fatu because that's just how it is. Because only Jacob knew who attacked him from the jump a few months ago. The reason why Drew and Jacob was beefing was because Cody defeated Drew at Saturday Night's main event with a cheap shot from the belt. He says Cody's going to win the Rumble. He better not. I saw that rumor going around. Listen, if it's not Sammy, I'm going to be pissed. It's either Sammy, you know what? It'll probably be Braun Breaker. I would prefer it to be Sammy, but Braun Breaker at least makes sense. It needs to be Sammy or Braun Breaker. Don't give it to Cody again for a third time. Brett McDoug. McDougal? DeGaulle? Brett McDougall? If I said your name wrong, I apologize. I guess Sammy versus Drew at Mania. Yeah. Yep. Come on. That was always the plan in my head. That's what I thought, at least. Y'all better stop talking about Cody winning this championship. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. YouTube member Dawson Chatham says it's bland. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. It was a bland championship run. Leon Slater and Javon are the same age, so 21. Okay. Is Javon gonna be 22 this year? The fact that he's 21 and killing it is incredible. Let me see. Ladies and gentlemen, former Super Chat champion in the His House, the chosen one, the Unwicked, When he's in the building, use the twos, and he's the one. Ronwell Nagales, good to have you here, sir. Good to have you here. He says, I'm finally glad Drew won. Jacob fought 2 or not. Yeah, I'll take it. I ain't mad at that whatsoever. I can see Drew losing it at Rumble. Yeah. I mean, if he loses at Rumble, he loses at Rumble. Whatever. It is what it is. We got former champ SD Kai in the building. Wondering if SD Kai is going to go after one of these championships. We got the one at the Royal Rumble. That's going to be huge. Excited about that one. JJ Bulldog says, I want the ruler over Femi over Sami Zayn. Oh, so you want Oba to win the... Ooh, Oba to win the Rumble? Oba wins the Rumble. Does he go on to win the world title on Raw? But see, if we do that, Braun doesn't win the title. They both can't have the championship. So what do you do? We'll have to see. Ultra Shadow says, my man can finally have a proper world title reign in front of fans. Yes. Thank God. Thank God. Fly Eagles Fly, 2-time champions. I don't think Cody will ever win the title again. Now he's definitely winning it back. He's winning it back this year. Watch. Just not as a babyface. Let's see here. I'm not going for a championship. Saving for a gaming PC. Oh, dude. I hope you get it. I hope you get it. So we got the big money players saying they're saving up to get other things. I get it. Everything's expensive now. Well, so far, 98% of the time could walk away with the championship with $7. So, hey, Super Chats are still open. They're going to be open all night. So we'll definitely see who walks out as champion. Who's in second place, by the way? Someone else donated earlier. J94 Nini. J94 Nini is in second place with $5. So, still anybody's. Trust me, we're going to be here for a while. Still anybody's game. But, yeah, 98% of the time, start thinking about what day you want to defend this belt on in case you end up winning. Is there anybody else in this? I missed a lot of people. Brandon Bates, 9259. Your Highness, King AJ, 28, who I'm still waiting on to take one of these belts. He can't be the king unless he's the champ eventually, right? Just saying. How you gonna be the king if you've never been champ? Just gonna put that out there, sir. Game Shock. Game Shock in his house. And we'll do the last one. Tyrell Breed. 5967. No, I think Cody is going to win the Rumble and he will go. He's going to win. Whoa. No, I think Cody's going to win the Rumble. Who's going to win Chamber? Who's going to win Chamber? So I'm not too sure who he's talking about. So are we talking about either Braun Breaker or Obafemi? I was just curious to know who he was talking about. Someone said LA Knight should win. Yeah, LA Knight should win. I think LA Knight's going to win the briefcase. LA Knight will win the briefcase and then he'll cash in and then become champion. That's what I think. I know it's just a nickname. I know, dude. I'm just fucking with you, bro. You don't have to donate. I'm just messing with you. I know it's a nickname. I know it's not your actual name. I'm just doing my thing. All right. Thank you all so much for joining me for this lovely live stream. We're gonna go ahead and move things along.
Remember this super chat, Kit Wilson, US champ by Mania. Grin, thumbs up, medium dark skin tone.
So 98% of the time is essentially saying that when he's champion, he's going to be talking about Kit Wilson. Is that what y'all want? Y'all want to deal with him talking about Kit Wilson? Or do you want to stop him and take the title away from him? I'm just saying, like, he doesn't seem like he's a dude that doesn't mind using his time to talk about someone he likes. JJ Bulldog, you can sit there all you want and say he's smoking weed, but he'll be the champ smoking that weed and talking about Kit Wilson. Anyways, let's go ahead and move things along. Thank y'all so much for being here. I'm excited for the rest of this year. I think it's going to be a great year. But let's talk about SmackDown. Let's talk about, well, let's start from the top. Germany. Berlin, Germany. Great crowd. Part of the reason why I thought this episode was awesome. Good. That crowd, mwah, brilliant. What the hell happened to Brooklyn this past Monday? Just a dead, boring, lifeless crowd. Germany, though. Yes, that's what I want. Can we just have these wrestling shows overseas? Like, stop bringing it here to America for a little bit, because they don't appreciate it. They can get it when they're ready for it. So let's just send wrestling to a different country for the rest of the year and just tour the rest of the world. Then bring it back to America when they're ready. Okay? That's what I think. But Germany was awesome. Randy Orton went out there, opened up the show. Immediately got interrupted by, whoa, dang, Trick Willie. So, Trick's promo skills were not great here. Repeated himself, stumbled over his words. I think there was a spot there where he knocked the microphone out of Randy Orton's hand and it hit someone. You can see him out. Oh, my bad. Oh, well, it happens. Orton brawls with him. And then Miz comes out to make the save. Miz and Orton are currently in a mini feud. Okay, because that's exactly what we want to see. Jesus Christ. And then we go right into Trick Willie versus Rey Fenix. Really good match. Trick won by a roll-up using the tights. Great. He's a heel. He should be doing that. Again, like, he's great inside the ring. I think he has a great look to him. His entrance is banging. They love his entrance. He just gotta get his microphone work up. People are telling me he's good on NXT. All right, I don't watch NXT. I only saw him here. And I shouldn't have to watch NXT to find out if he's good. He needs to show it to me consistently. So we'll see. If he picks up the microphone again next week and he cuts a good promo, cool. Sweet, give him the championship. I don't care. He has the look. He has the presence. In-ring ability. Fuck it. Get that microphone skill down and then make him a world champ. Women's United States Championship match, Julia versus Alexa Bliss. Good match. Some interference from Kiani James, and then Lash Legend, and then Nia Jax. Alexa Bliss basically got screwed. Alexa's like, where's Charlotte? She's sick. She can't make it. There's a storyline there. If they're like ever gonna break up, it's probably time to start doing that soon because I'm over this tag team as it is. But yeah, it's looking like they're teasing a breakup between Alexa and Charlotte, which, please, for the love of God. Julia continues to be a boring champion. She doesn't work as a heel. I would have rather they kept the belt on Chelsea Green, quite honestly. If you want to give Julia a reign as a babyface, that might be something that I'll get behind. But right now, as a heel, it's booty. There are some people who just don't work as a heel. And that's okay. Doesn't mean that they're bad talent. It's just certain roles work for certain people. Right? Not a big deal. I'm not hating on her. Just thinking that, no, it's just not it. It's just not it. So Julia retains. Alexa got her ass whooped. We go on to MTFs versus the Wyatt 6 8-man tag. I gotta be honest. Wasn't into this. Very boring, very lifeless. I'm not a fan of the MFTs. Although I like Tama Tonga, and then Tongaloa. And nobody realer than Gorilla. Tala Tonga has zero charisma, but not as lifeless and boring as Solo Sikoa. Jesus Christ almighty. Can we just separate the gorillas from this group and then make them do something? Maybe push Tama Tonga, because Tama Tonga's got legit superstar power, superstar potential. But the rest of them, this ain't it. And I'm sorry, the Wyatt Six, we get it. It's paying homage to Bray Wyatt. I love Bray Wyatt. I love that it pays homage to Bray Wyatt. Anyone else is kind of meh to it now? Isn't really doing much for me. I love him, but we gotta do something else with him. Like, what's the point? Right? It's like, all right, get to the point. What are we doing here? They were working really well as villains. When they were heels, it worked. I was digging that. Then they turned them back to being a babyface when the MFTs came in, and now it's boring again. I don't like it. But you know who's not boring? Kit Wilson. Because you had Jordynne Grace backstage, and she got, sidetracked by Chelsea Green and Alba Fire, and that was disrespectful, but no one cares about that. What everyone cares about is Kit Wilson getting his TV time, his 5 seconds of fame, but then Nick Aldis ignored him. And you know what I say to that? Nick Aldis, you are toxic. Hashtag you are toxic. I will make a fan out of you eventually. You will all be fans of Kit Wilson soon. Because I'm saying that every week. And if 98% of the time is champion, so will he. So will he. Whether you like it or not, best believe that you are toxic. It's funny. I like it. Jordynne Grace completely squashes Alba Fire in her match. A strong, dominant showing. She's using the torture rack bomb as her finisher. Don't know why she wouldn't use the other move, but okay. Torture rack bomb works. And yeah, that was it. Strong showing, and then goes up the ramp, meets Jade Cargill. Please do it. Jade Cargill versus Jordynne Grace is a great feud to do. Another interim feud before we get to Bianca and Jade. I'm cool with that. Jordynne could take a loss here. She'll be okay. Establish her as like a main event women's championship contender. Hell yeah. Carmelo Hayes defended his United States Championship in an open challenge against Shinsuke Nakamura. Great match. Great match. Crowd was into it. Nakamura should have been the one that retired Tanahashi, in my personal opinion. I'm okay with Okada being it, by the way. Match was awesome. I saw it. I'll even say it was fantastic. 6 stars, though. Really? Okada, Tanahashi, 6 stars. Jesus Christ, Dave Meltzer. It was a fantastic way to end his career. Yes. I wish it was Nakamura, though. This match was excellent, though. This was a great match. Great back and forth. Carmelo Hayes continues the open challenge streak, honoring the quality of the matches. Loved it. He retains. He should be hanging up the jerseys, though. He should hang up the jerseys, and we should see them after he beats them. Right? I think the main event's after this, right? Yeah, main event. Now, what I love about the main event is that it was commercial-free. I appreciate that the main event was commercial-free. It was 3 stages of hell. So we had 3 matches. The first match was a regular traditional singles match. Falls Count Anywhere was the second match. Steel Cage match was third match. So Drew wins the traditional singles match by cheating, low blowing Cody, and then hitting him with the Claymore. 1, 2, 3. Solid match. Wasn't all that, they were warming up. Falls Count Anywhere, so much better. This was great. Weapons, brawling backstage. Cody choked Drew with a banana. Yeah, that happened. Brought into the crowd. Cody did a splash from the ramp down to Drew through a table. That should have been the finish, quite honestly, because that looked devastating. Drew kicked out. and then Cody beats him with a crossroads through the announcer table. What? Drew should have kicked, in my opinion, Drew should have kicked out of the announcer table spot and then got pinned by that dive from the balcony. That shit was crazy. That should have beat Drew. But okay, whatever. What do I know? Cody wins with the crossroads through the table. Cool. Whatever. This cage match, the steel cage match, the third match, this was brutal. They beat the piss out of each other. We got some blood, which I like. Not like profusely, but got some color in there from Cody, not Drew. And they basically hit each other with their best moves, the finishers. It started to drag towards the end there. When it was getting close to the end, I was like, all right, y'all, let's pick this up or wrap it up, right? But the beginning of it was hot. Crowd was into it. Then, right before it started to get boring, Jacob Fatu comes out. So we see Drew crawl into the cage, door opens. We have a hooded figure. Who is it? It's the man that's all gas, no brakes with it. Yeah, I mean. Jacob Fatu enters the ring and starts whipping that ass. Drew is running like a scalded dog. But Jacob catches him, starts whooping him. And then Cody's like, bitch, what the fuck you doing? Boom! Cody catches one. And then Jacob starts beating up Cody like, whoa, my dude, wait. Didn't Drew attack you? Why are you attacking Cody? What's happening? Right? And then while Jacob was beating the shit out of Cody, Drew escapes the cage. And by escaping the cage, Drew wins the match. He is once again your WWE champ. I love that. That was such a great finish. This match was great. It helped that it wasn't interrupted by commercials. They let it just be a match. And I think that's what allowed it to be even more impactful and why I liked it a lot more. Again, when you have a show that goes 3 hours and your main event isn't interrupted by commercials, how am I going to hate this? This was a really good episode. And the right move. They made the right move. They pulled the trigger. Drew beat Cody for the championship. It wasn't clean. He had help, but fuck it. He's the champ. He gets to have a reign in front of an audience. Thank God. Thank heavens. Finally. That was eating me up for the longest time where I'm like, God damn, this guy has done so much. And he came and say he got a reign in front of the crowd. But now he can. And they ended the show with Cody just looking distraught, looking on. He attacked Jacob Fatu, so now you're starting to think, what's getting ready to happen here? Right? So, yeah, I thought this was a great 3 Stages of Hell. Wasn't anywhere near as good as previous ones now. It wasn't as good as Austin versus Triple H. It wasn't as good as Shawn Michaels versus Triple H. It was better than John Cena versus Ryback. It wasn't as good as Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano. It wasn't. That was a classic. Sorry. But yeah. Drew did it. Drew McIntyre ends up winning the WWE Championship. And now intrigue is brought back to the main event. Because dear God, have we been lacking some meaning in this title picture. But now with Drew as the champion, that just changes things up now. You got Jacob Fatu waiting to get his revenge. You're assuming that Drew attacked him, so there you go. We have Drew versus Damian Priest. That's most likely going to be what happens at the Royal Rumble, not Cody versus Drew. We got, who else we got? Well, Matt Cardona might go after the belt. That would be somebody. Because it's Drew McIntyre, right? Definitely a rematch against Cody Rhodes. And then Sami Zayn at WrestleMania, where Drew loses the belt. And then whoever wants to fight him. We got plenty of people for him to fight. All of a sudden, that championship picture looks a lot more interesting, doesn't it? Yeah. Just saying, like, Cody could never create this, honestly. Like, if they turn him heel, maybe we'll have something. But right now, as a babyface, it was never going to be this interesting. Part of the reason why I love John Cena as a heel, because you had so many things that could work in his favor in terms of him being a heel champion and things we could have done with him. Could you have done something with him as a babyface champion? Yes, you could have. Could have had him fight Braun Breaker. Could have had him fight Drew McIntyre. Could have had him fight a lot of people. Could have had him fight Logan Paul, which you did, and it wasn't that great. But anyways, It was good. It wasn't like blow me away amazing. But yeah, I thought this was the right call. I thought this episode was good. The crowd booing Cody sent me. That was hilarious. But it wasn't surprising. Of course they were going to boo Cody. It's Germany. Like, we're not that far from Drew McIntyre's home country. Think about that for a minute. So, of course, they were going to cheer Drew McIntyre. That's not surprising. Now, if Cody got booed here in America, then yeah, now we have an issue. Then I'd be like, okay, I might want to go ahead and turn him heel. Like, right now. So, yeah, there you go. That was SmackDown. The fact that I was able to get through it that quick lets you know how I feel about it. Not tripping about it, but you guys let me know how you feel about Friday Night SmackDown. So, let's go ahead and go to the live chat. Y'all have the floor. You guys now have the floor. How we feeling? How are we feeling about Friday Night SmackDown? Very curious about that. Give me your scores. Give me your grades. How we feeling about Drew McIntyre being the champ? Are y'all happy? Excuse me. Sorry, I'm coughing. Goodness gracious. Just gonna read your comments here. It's looking like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just give it to 98% of the time. It's looking like he's gonna regain the belt. Is this your second time being champ? 98% of the time? I think this is like your second time, if I'm not mistaken. Are you a two-time international champ? Are you going to keep the belt on SmackDown, where Kit Wilson is? Which I'm assuming you are, because it's Kit Wilson. Let's see here. 7.5, Game Shock, okay. Jory Dundo, 7 out of 10. Joseph Winter says the main event felt like it went by really fast because there was no commercial breaks. And that's why it felt like it went by really fast. You didn't feel any lull, which is great. You know, nothing too boring. You got in, got out. Wasn't anything too crazy. You know what I mean? Didn't overstay his welcome, which is what you want. You don't want it to overstay his welcome, which is good. So I thought they did a great job. Not even a good job, but a great job with the main event. 7.5, 7 out of 10. Okay, so people are giving it, what is that? 7.5, 7 out of 10, a B? Solid B. Not blow me away amazing, but still a great episode of SmackDown, which I appreciate. That sounds good to me. Sounds great to me, honestly. Is Dawsey Chatham still? Not Dawsey Chatham. 98% of the time. You still here, buddy? 98% of the time. When do you want to defend this belt? Because if you don't give me a choice, I'm just going to keep it on SmackDown. June Heat, what's good, man? He says, this Cody Jacob thing has intrigued me. Really? It has intrigued me too, because now I'm wondering, did Cody attack? No, for real, like, did Cody attack? Jacob Fatu, we'll have to see. 98% of the time. Someone attacked him. We'll have to see about that. Let's see. Would you like Sami winning the Rumble if Cody wins Chamber? We'll have to see. If Sami wins Rumble, I have a good feeling that, this is just my opinion, we're going to get Brian Breakker. And look, since we didn't give Brian Breakker the championship on Raw, he's going to win the championship at WrestleMania. So, I see Brian Breakker winning the Chamber if he doesn't win Rumble. So, it's Sami and Braun, honestly. Sami wins the Rumble, Braun wins the Chamber. How about that? And then both of them go on to fight their respective champions on their brands. That's what I think is going to happen. I could be completely wrong about that. But that's just my personal opinion, you know. You just never know anymore with WWE. Like, we could be I could be completely off base with the way Triple H is booking things now. I don't even think he knows half the time what he's doing. If I'm being completely honest with you. So, all right, I think, let me see. Let me see what they're, oh. Told you.
You dang right, Kit Wilson. W-O-O-O-O.
Woo! W-O-O-O-O. I guess the AI bot can't say woo, 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 woo. All right, and I did see that he wants to choose SmackDown, so we'll go ahead and make it official. Keep it on SmackDown.
Let's do that SmackDown it is. Or should I say Kit Down lol. I'll work on that.
Kit Down, really? You're gonna make it Kit Down? All right, well there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Your new international super chat champ is 98% of the time who will be defending his championship on the Kit Down. Lord have mercy. I love it. The Kit Down. All right, well, congratulations to 98% of the time, who I think is a two-time champ. Two-tie. Hey, y'all didn't look here. Don't get mad at him. He's the one that donated and won the title. Like, why he gets to do? Well, y'all should have donated. Y'all should have donated. Maybe he wouldn't be sitting here calling, "Welcome to Friday Night Kit Down." And then I play the Kit Wilson theme song. How would I book a WCW revival? I wouldn't. I wouldn't. The reason why I wouldn't is because Hogan's no longer here. Nash can't go. Scott Hall can't go. Scott Hall's no longer here. And there's a lot of wrestlers that, you know, I grew up during the time period. Sting, he's no longer wrestling. Brett can't go. Booker T's, I mean, he could probably still go, but he's not full-time anymore. Oh my goodness. So many WCW legends. So I wouldn't, quite honestly. It would just be a nostalgia fest, if I'm being honest with you. Robert Nagala says, "You're lucky I'm saving my money for a phone upgrade. Otherwise, I would have beaten you. LOL. Congrats, 98. Over here saying that you would beat him on Kit Down. Well, we'll have to see what happens. But anyways, let me go ahead and get out of here. Thank you all so much for making me a part of your day. As you follow out, do all the YouTube things. Like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and video. If you ask me, I think Cody must attack him, or someone must pull the strings on Cody. Tell him to took out Jacob Fatu. That would be okay. So he believes that Cody attacked Jacob Fatu. I got you on that. Ultra Shadow says, "Congratulations, 98% of the time. Purple Parrots, rise up." Let's go. Let me get out of here. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching me. Do all the YouTube things. Like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. Follow me on social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and donate using PayPal, Patreon, and Cash App and Venmo. I love you all, and I will catch you guys next time right here in Alyx's World. A place that is, was, and forever will be a safe space for wrestling fans like you.
When you're